Hi everyone, hi bakers. I'm happy today to show you how to create your own bread recipe with the Android app Home Bread Recipe. I'm Gilles Tost, I'm French and I'm passionate about bread baking. I'm the author of Home Bread Recipes, an application on Android that will show you a brand new way to create recipes adapted to your own environment at home. The recipe will create automatically for you a recipe with the right ingredients, the right weight, and the right temperatures for your ingredients to ensure to bake a perfect bread. Today we are going to create together a first bread recipe thanks to the full free features of the application. So let's get started and click on the top left icon that will show you all the standard breads where you can see you have modern bread, you have brioche, you have burger buns, you have pizzas, and all other standard breads. Today I will show you how to bake a sourdough country bread. So you click on the selected bread and then press OK. As you can see, I selected imperial measures in pound, in cup, in teaspoon, tablespoon. You can select everything you need here, US, grams, ounces, or US measures, and as well, unit in Fahrenheit for the temperature. You can indicate as well that you have a stand mixer. Here is the recipe, and we're going to select 3 cups of flour, because this is what I have in my cupboard. In terms of hydration, basically I will go for 65%, which is not too complicated to handle. And I will use my stand mixer here. If you don't use it, then you press on it and it will automatically adapt the recipe to the manual kneading and manual mixing. Then you can adapt the type of leaven or starter you have. Most of the time I work with solid starter. Automatically you can see that the total time of the recipe is showed here and the proofing is okay according to all the steps here. Kneading will be 8 minutes, bulk fermentation 3 hours, then you will divide the bread and you will finish by the final proof 1 hour and 30, and eventually you will go into the oven for 38 minutes of baking. And you will not forget to rest your bread on a grill. You can see here the profile of the temperature of your room and as well of your dough. This is very important because it makes all the difference between a failure or a success. You can adjust your room temperature here by selecting, for example, 76 degrees Fahrenheit. As you can see, we have the full recipe. We can dig into the details of the ingredient. You can select the type of flour you want to use. For example, you can go for rye, and I leave the strong one at the top. You will be able as well to adjust the percentage of salt, and to be honest, 1.8 is sufficient. Once done, you can as well add your own extra ingredient, like for example olive oil, and this amount is sufficient for me. You will see that in the paid options you have many type of extra ingredients you can add and many options you can use in the application. Now I jump to the method where you can discover all the steps with indication how to do the step and how to succeed with each of the step. You have as well the timing for each one, and you have as well the reminder of the ingredient and the weight of the ingredient. Here in this recipe, you have to fold the dough during the bold fermentation. And you will end up by the baking aspect with all the temperature for the oven. Once you've created your recipe, you can click here on the recipe name and you can personalize your recipe name. Back to the home page, you can see your recipe here. You can see that you have other options that I will detail in another video. So thank you very much to all for listening to this video, and I hope the application will satisfy you in bread baking. Bye bye bakers!